What if I told you there was a way to dominate EA College Football 25 using the same offense that revolutionized college football? That's right, we're going to be talking about the power spread offense. So stick around, I'll show you how to use the RPOs in there, how to use tempo, and how to make your opponents quit running this simple offense that you can use right out the gate. Now, the offensive playbook and the offense we're going to use, because again, I hate cut because it takes money out of my pocket, is going to be Kansas. And now, the reason why I like Kansas is because it has a nice combination of pistol formations like so, and then gun, and then also for short yardage, you either have the Wildcat or the split T. And when you come into Kansas, whenever you're playing, make sure that you auto reorder your depth chart because you want the fast guys in place. You want to have your two fast running backs right here because we're going to utilize both in this offense. And you want your fastest guy at the slot because we will utilize some jet sweeps and we always want our fast guy there. So the formations I really like to use are Y off trips, stack Y off, empty spread, and then when you go up to the pistol, I really enjoy the strong, but I like to put in the dual halfbacks here and the strong slot again with the dual halfbacks. And then sometimes I like to get weird when I want to grind it out and I go the wing close because it has the stretch and the tight end attack and things like that. Now in the Y off trips, this is what I usually come out in unless I feel like I just want to run the ball, is Y off trips because you got the RPO glance, you have the bubble Y pop, which gives you three options right there. You can hand the ball off, you can hit the tight end, or you can hit the bubble. It also has the read Y flat, which again is deadly if you know how to use this, as well as all go because, you know, even though I like the power spread, I'm still a Mike Leach fan at heart, and I, when in doubt, throw four verts. And then you really have this nice double post. I like to run it into the boundary, meaning the short side of the field, because a lot of times when teams go man to man, the user has to be that linebacker, and he always forgets that tight end running the wheel route. Out of the empty spread, I really enjoy this one right here. Verticals, you know, you got to have it, but the flood switch, I really like it because if they go man to man, those whip routes just destroy. And then you also have the vertical looks, which I will get into later on in the video. It's a nasty, that C route, whoever put me on it, I hope that your pillow is always cold at night. Out of the stack Y off, I'm a big fan of the Zone Alert Omaha. That's three things right there. You've got the jet pass, which this is what I go to when I want to run the jet. And you have the corner strike, which is again, whoever put me on it, I hope you never get popcorn stuck in your teeth. Out of strong, what I like about this is you have the stretch, you have the triple option, love triple option. And if you want to learn more about the triple option, a card will pop up right here where I talk about liberties that is more option heavy. You've got the triple option to the other way, so you can set those audibles, and you have the power option. Don't sleep on this. This is a really great goal line play right here. And now getting into the strong slot, I really like this stretch right here. I know it's glitchy, but who cares? This is Madden. If everyone's going to do double A gap out of the mug, you can get a little spicy too. Don't let your pride cost you games. You've got the jet touch pass right here, which is really good. I like the one right in the middle, because you get two blockers in the way. And remember, when you're running the jet, you want to kind of billow back a little bit to set those blockers up, then go. Hey, by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. Silly of me. My name is Coach Ron McKie. I'm a former football coach that likes to take football principles in the real world and try to apply them as close as possible inside of video games. So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment what is your favorite playbook, and subscribe because it really helps get it out to a bigger audience. Now let's get back into it. And then with the wing close, you've got the tight end attack. You've got the flanker dig, which again is another C route that we're going to utilize in this game. And you have the stretch. And if you can get the DIY stretch reverse working, it is really good. I am a nincompoop, so I don't know how to do it. So, you know, I'm just going to chalk that up to being 40. And then if they're going man to man a lot, you want to go ace a lot if you want to run the ball, because now, you know, the whole defense is going to be over to the three receiver side. So you've got H-back power, you've got read option, which is really nasty, and then you have a smash. So for audibles, this is what I like to do. I like to have inside zone, an inside run, an outside run, a pass play, and then a screen. So this is how I usually set up my audible when I want to run this at a hurry up pace, and then I will come out in this. I would just come out in the flood halfback swing. And the reason why I do that is because those 4 plays in the audibles are what I want to run, and then if I can call another play, that means I've got 5 total, so when I go up and down the field, I'll have everything there. So now let's walk through a game of actually running this offense. I come out in the base play because again, you want to set your 4 audibles and have a 5th one in place by calling whatever play you like. I see that he has has no safeties in the middle of the field. There is all this grass right here. I want to attack grass, so I'm going to audible to a 4 verts. Because like Mike Leach says, see grass, take grass, and that is exactly what I'm trying to call the play to, which is right here. And you can tell I put him on the running back on a flat because I want to influence these guys. They see someone going out to the flat, they're going to be influenced, and then I'm hoping to get this hash to the back right here. And that's what happens. When the ball is snapped, the linebackers go with the running back, which opens up that tight end right there. And what I'm trying to do now is I want to hurry up. And in the green zone, I love the RPO flat because people forget about the tight end. Why would you forget about the tight end when he just caught a pass? I don't know, but the read key is there, meaning I could hand it off, but look at the pass key. He's all the way on the back of the end zone. So I am thinking right now, I am going to throw this ball, which is what I do right here. I get a block, crappy animation, but we're in for the score. Next series, come out in our base play, make a couple of hot route adjustments. I put the running back on a flat, I put the tight end on a vert, and I drag the backside wide receiver because I want to try to create a flood concept. And the reason why I'm showing you this play is I don't want y'all to think that I am some god when I play it. I remember I'm 40. I make bad reads. I should have hit that dig right there, and we got a 2-minute warning, but I come back with the same thing because, again, as you can tell, single high safety in this formation, I run some form of 4 verts. I mess up by putting him on a corner route, so I'm about to audible and put him on a dig or an out right there, and I'm just seeing where do I get separation at. I think it may be man-to-man, so that's why I put my running back on that instead of a Texas route. So I change him back, and then it looks like man, just dump it to the running back. He's really fast for the Kansas. He's got like 90 speed, get what I can, get down. And now I'm going no huddle, and I want to think, what is he going to try to take away? I come back out here with the flat again because this is also not only when I'm running this RPO flat, you have to remember this is our inside run from the audibles. And again, I'm reading this window right here. Initially, this is my first key. If he comes in, then I know I'm going to throw it. If I see him just stay or run outside, then I'm reading the end. All right, when you look at it, that passing guy that I was keying goes outside. I just hand the ball off. That's fine, 3 yards. Just hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and go as fast as possible. I then call a screen because I just want to see if I can't catch him off guard. I do. Get it out there, get a block. That's okay. Get what I can. I'm still hurrying up. I'm going as fast as I can because I want to make sure that he doesn't have any time. And I'm now calling the pop. You see that the safety was open, right? So I could have thrown that vert. Well, now I'm going back to the same play, flipping it to the other side. Don't be afraid to call the same play over and over again, especially when you have this option, because you see we have 1, 2, 3, then 4. 4 different options based on what the defense is doing. I'm hoping that I can get some kind of pop pass right here. He brings the safety down. I'm like, okay, trumpets up, let's do this. I hit it over the middle just like that. This guy is incredibly slow, and we score. All right, we come out in 5 wide, and I love this play. I can't remember what it is, but it has the C route. I like to bring the A over, vert him to try to hold some safeties. And then I'm basically reading it RB, B to A, and then just run. Here's the good thing about Kansas, though. They have a very good quarterback. So if you see daylight, you take daylight. I drop back, everybody's covered. I don't know who to throw it to, but I do see a running lane right here. Here's my lane. So I'm just going to step up and then take off. And a little tip, don't hit the right trigger. Just step up in the pocket until all of a sudden he's a runner, then hit the trigger. Step up, and then I'm gone. And he is a great runner. Get what you can and get out of bounds because the wear and tear system sucks. I come out, I run the same play, but this time on the backside, I want a flood concept. So I'm dragging and then posting, and that is a post on the outside that I have stemmed down. And I'm just reading it from right to left. He took everything away, drop it off on the drag, that's okay. Next play, we come out in our normal formation. I see 1 high again. I am immediately going 4 vert. And then when I do 4 verts, I like the out. Because if it's man-to-man, usually that wins. As you can see, I hike it. There's a grass over there, just dump it to the back, get out of bounds. That is okay. So I couldn't press Y for some reason. It wasn't working for me. So I had to go back in, call it. I see one high. And remember, when you see one high, what do you automatically do? You call for verts. I am now trying to get him to see something different because I want to influence these guys. That's why I immediately put him out there in the flat. Put him in the flat, high, low, just sneak it in there, try to get what I can. Now we're going hurry up. Now I know what I like to call down here. He's probably thinking I'm going to go out to the RPO to the flat. I switch it up by calling the Y pop play, and it's wide open. Third quarter, I want to show him something different than what I've been running, so I go in the pistol formation, jet sweep. Do not be afraid to use jet sweep. Stop making excuses like I don't want to be cheesy or anything. It's in the game. Use it. I can't abuse it at all, so I'm going to do that again. Next, after that, I'm going power option. I like, when I'm in this, to give this kind of motion for two reasons. One, I want him to think that I'm running jet again. And then two, I want to see if it's man or zone. Notice how when he went across, this man just rotated down. No one's really chasing. He is the user right there that's chasing. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is zone. So I'm going to motion him back, and then I have fat 40-year-old fingers. I accidentally motioned him again. I'm not trying to do anything, but I'm running power option to the left, pitch it. And then that's what I love. I had the angles, I had the numbers, I have a really fast running back, so I caught him off guard. He hasn't seen this all game. That is why I like to do that. You got to throw curve balls in the second half. That is what I like to keep in my back pocket right there. This offense is a great offense to run if you want to get that mix of throwing the ball and downhill running. If you want to go just straight up even this kind of offense on crack, you're going to love my Veer and Shoot series. You can check that out right here.